Where is your mind? What are you thinking about? Are you thinking about the politics and all of the things of the day that you have to do? Or is your mind stayed upon God and His will for your life? What you think about becomes you. This is my very favorite scripture. It's in Romans 12:2, and it says, "Do not be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind, that you may prove what is that good and acceptable, perfect will of God." Now, we know that there are things going on in the world right now. But this scripture is good for anybody who is in any kind of religion or believes anything, because in order to have your purpose, your mind has to be stayed upon it. And this scripture can teach you many things. Number one, don't be conformed to this evil age. We have evil in this world. And for some reason, we think it's more evil now than it ever has been. I'm not sure of that. I'm not sure if it is or if it's just that we hear about it so much. I know when my mother is now 92, when she was growing up, she was in a small town in Nebraska, and they didn't hear anything only for about the 40 miles around them. Now we have instant access to everything all over the world all the time. So maybe we think it's a little more evil than it really is. But we cannot think on what's going on in the world if we're going to do our destiny. We have to think upon our destiny. And then the scripture says, let your mind be transformed. And that doesn't mean that you just think about it for a little while and then you go back to your old ways. That's not a transformation. What it means by transform is completely renewed. It's a spiritual renewal. And in order to have your destiny and do the thing that you were put here on the planet to do, you've got to have that kind of renewal. You've got to have that kind of dedication to your destiny. It's got to be something that you think on all of the time. And know the perfect will of God. I mean, what is the perfect will of God for your life? What is your destiny? So many people, they don't even know it. You've got to know it, and you've got to have it in your mind and in your heart and in your spirit and in your whole being in order to do it. So what is that good and perfect will of God for your life? Now, I know there's so many things going on. I mean, the 5 cops that got killed in Dallas is still fresh on our minds. And that was an unconscionable act. But there were unconscionable acts done by the cops too. And we think about that. We have to think about our finances. We think about our kids. We think about all those kind of things. But the first thing we should think about is, what is our destiny? What is our purpose? Once we get that in our minds and we're thinking about that, we're making our minds a living sacrifice, the rest of it just kind of works itself out. So if you're interested in talking about your destiny and your purpose, I like to help people find their destiny and their purpose and help them fulfill it. If you want to know more, please do something for me. And if you're on social media, put a comment in this section that you want to talk. I will get back to you. If you see a link around here somewhere, click on that link, put your name, your phone number, and your email in the boxes that come up, and I'll get back to you so we can make an appointment and talk about your destiny and your purpose and how you can fulfill it.